Hello, and welcome to episode 500 of Prog Review. And today I'm talking about... Now, I know some of you, I've heard in previous videos you said that there's been a few issues with my audio. I think I may have a loose connection somewhere, so bear with me. Hopefully the microphone's picking this up today. I've tried to find the source of the problem, but you know what it's like. You know, you get a crackle and a hiss, and you can't locate it in all these cables. I think it's the cable running to the camera that's causing the problem. But hopefully you can hear me. Can you hear me at the back? Good. Then I should continue. Yeah. This is, of course, Love Beach by Mr. Logan Palmer. And if you think I'm going to sit for 10 minutes and talk about this album, then you've got another thing coming. Because I'm not going to do that. That'd be ridiculous. Because like I've said before, if I talk about this album, then that's the end. There's no more prog review. And I'm not going to be as daft as that. That'd be silly. That'd be a silly thing to do, to actually record the last prog review. But even just look at the sleeve. Look at it. I mean, you could just spend 10 minutes just talking about the sleeve. It's like, you know, how much cocaine was taken to come up with that idea? Yeah, it's like the Bee Gees have run amok, isn't it? But yeah, so I'm not going to talk about Love Beach. And if you've got any sense, you'll read my lips and you'll wonder what I'm talking about instead. I'm doing this just to wind you all up, because that's what I do. I'm a wind-up merchant, and I'm not going to talk about Love Beach. Instead, I've got to figure out what I'm going to burble on about for the next 8 or so minutes to make it look like I'm actually talking about Love Beach. And if I say Love Beach enough, if you are trying to figure out what I'm saying, it looks like I'm actually talking about Love Beach when I'm not. But yeah, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know. I mean, what can I say? If I gesticulate like this, then it makes it look like I'm really angry, and I'm really angry about what I'm talking about. And so if I do that a lot, go, what the hell, what, like, why, what, then without any sound, it looks like I'm angry. See, it's called acting, and that's what this is. This is merely an act, just to make you think I'm talking about that album when I'm not, because I would be stupid. It'd be stupid of me to talk about that album when we all know that's the final prog review. And you don't want prog review to end as much as I don't. You want me here whittering on about this band and that band. It is a useful diversion from your impending mortality, as we've all agreed in the past. So yeah, I mean, it's always difficult to know what to come up with these milestone episodes, 500, what to do. And so I thought what I'd do is I'll just wind you up and pretend I'm talking about Love Beach and cut the sound out. And then at the end, add the sound back in, and it looks like, you know, I've been talking about it, and it's just been a technical hitch the whole time. And that's, you know, it's really kind of clever. I think it's clever. You might not. You may be thoroughly irritated by me talking in utter silence. But yeah, I mean, it is difficult to know what to do with these special editions, because I have no clue. Again, what I feel I need to do is just gesticulate a lot. If I keep gesticulating, it looks like I'm really angry about it, and then you'll think, God, what is he saying? What is he saying? If only we could understand what he was saying. And then you realise I'm not actually saying anything. It's all part of the act, and that's really clever. You know, that's really good. And then, you know, you're probably wondering, wow, how's he doing this? How is he doing this? See, because what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to replace the audio track. You're going to hear a click, and it'll be the sound of the microphone popping, and then I'll just white noise it. It'll be like a slight hiss of white noise, and then that's it. And then at the end, I'll do a pop back in again, pop, and then the audio will be restored. And it'll be like nothing's happened, and I'll be just talking. And that's the genius of the little trick I'm doing. Really, what we need is somebody to do subtitles for this, and then the trick would be totally and utterly complete, then, wouldn't it? But yeah, I mean, it's a shame, and you know, I don't know. I mean, what can you do? What can you do with these big ones? I mean, I was kind of thinking of doing like a clip show. Again, if I gesticulate, it looks like I'm angry. I was thinking of maybe doing a clip show, but then that takes work, and I don't really want to look at myself, troll through 499 videos looking at myself. I don't need that in my life. So I put that idea out of the window. Another idea, somebody said, well, you could do the up and coming Pink Floyd box set, because you've got this massive Pink Floyd set coming out. You could do that as your 500th, and I'm toying with the idea, but it's just committing to the money. It's a very expensive set, and I really don't want to get. I don't really want to go there, to be honest. Part of me does, and part of me doesn't. It'd be good, as a thing for the channel, but I don't really need that on my credit card. I think that'd be a really, really, really bad idea. But you never know, I might suddenly my resolve may fail on Thursday, and I might pre-order it for Friday. You never know. It could happen. That's the thing. Gesticulate. Looks like you're angry, even when you're not. You can just carry on and just throw your hands around. It really looks like you're saying something important, and you're not. And that's what I'm doing. It's very, very clever of me. I'm trying to act my way through this. Now I've only got about another 3 minutes to waste of your time, and I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know how I'm going to fill this 3 minutes. So many ways I could do it, but no, I mean, the whole Love Beach thing is true. I mean, once I do decide to end Prog Review, then Love Beach will be the final review, because to me it represents the death of progressive rock, and so I will go there, but I'm not going there just yet, because You don't want me to stop. Nobody does. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? So yeah, I mean, it's dog snoring. You all right, Alex? I have to put his blanket on him. He's laying in the doorway. It's a bit drafty there. So yeah, I've got 2 minutes to go. That's pretty good. I think to talk about nothing for 2 minutes is quite clever. I just hope that you're not all annoyed with me, because I do feel like I'm being a bit of a tinker today, but you can't help it. Sometimes you got to be a little bit of a tinker, haven't you? But yeah, this is the best I could come up with. I don't think it's a very good idea. But if you gesticulate a lot, if you really gesticulate and look really serious, like you're making a very important point, then it should come across that I'm talking about absolutely nothing at all. And that is the really clever thing. But yeah, so we're nearly there. I'm nearly getting towards the end. And that's a good thing, because I don't really want to talk about this anymore. So, in terms of a rating, because I'm going to do that, I'm not going to give it a rating, because I'm not even talking about ratings, because that would be ridiculous. But what I do need to say, of course, is my name's been Darren, and I've been talking about, but I've not. See, that's the genius of it. Looks like I have, but I haven't. So what I'm going to do now is, from about here, I'm going to drop the sound back in and do my little talk, and then and that should be great. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that review, and this. Well, that's it. It's number 500. We did it. It's the end. No more of episode 500. Episode 500 is over. It's finished. It's the end, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed me talking. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Delivery always is, isn't it? So yeah, the most important thing is thanks for watching. Get my breath back. Must have run up the stairs. Not very fit. Yes, I'm glad you've enjoyed everything. Only one more thing to say, and that is prog on! Now, if you honestly thought that I was going to do the final prog review on episode 500 and it was going to be Love Beach, no. What would you left to look forward to? I couldn't take it away from you, could I? We carry on like we always do. We just carry on and carry on and carry on until we get bored with it. And that's when I'll do Love Beach. But again, thanks once again. Don't forget, give me all your money. But links in the box below because I'm a cyber fame junkie. And yeah, we'll do this all again soon. Ta-ta.